Willy Willy.
Hi, I'm Diana Smith, aka Garden Diva.
And we are
Universal
Garden Solutions. So I'm going to take a masonry trowel, as you can see. I just put there in the joints. As soon as I'm done doing that, I go back with the sponge and start shaping. Sponge. And you want it damp, you don't want to saturate it. You just start working it in. So once you're all done laying out your rocks and getting everything formed and cleaning up your rocks, you want to make some dry patch because it's really hard. I tried everything from using Gladdy bags and squeezing it out to get inside the joints, and it didn't work. So whenever you're doing a shower base and you want to make a mud floor, you make it like sand, like this. You barely even change from light gray to the other gray. So what I decided to do to fill in all these joints and make it smooth is I made dry patching. I made a little bit at a time. And what I'm doing is I'm taking a little bit of water in my hands, just like I did when I had my pottery shop. I'm making some clay with the dry patching, as you can see. And then what I'll do is I fill in the joints. I take my fingers, and as I go around here, it works out pretty good for filling the little holes. See over here. See, I'll put it in there like that. Stick it on my fingers. And start forming it. And you wet your hands. Just like you're doing in pottery. I just started grinding down all the joints with the grinder, and Diana right here is washing down the walls again. So once this dries, we're going to do this 2 or 3 more times, washing it down, looking for any imperfections, any voids or cracks, and filling them in with some dry patch. What do you think, Diana? Coming up pretty good?
Fantastic.
Finally, we have the mortar done. Yahoo! It's only been a few months. We have all the mortar filled in. This way it's going to look with the garden above it. And we're going to continue to wipe down everything. Then next comes the epoxy. We decided to go with Flex Seal liquid in the clearer grade because it says it's plant friendly and animal friendly, so we're assuming that it will do a good seal. I've used Flex Seal on roofs before and different applications, and it worked out wonderful. So we're going to apply the Flex Seal on the bottom of the pond, and we're going to coat everything. I'm so happy the way the pond turned out. Using a Flex Seal liquid rubber turned out amazing. Not only did it coat the rocks and seal everything, it also protected the rocks from the jagged edges, so if you rub up against it, you will not get cut anymore. It's really amazing. We did 3 coats on the inside of the pond where the fish are going to be, and 2 coats on the outside. The next part is going to be filling up the pond to the proper level where it's going to be for the fish, and then do a leak check. If it doesn't leak, then we're ready to go on, drain it out, clean everything off, hook up our filtration system, and then to run the filtration system for 24 hours, and then position the way the waterfalls will be going. Make sure everything works out the way we planned it. A friend of mine, Garrett, brought up a great point. He said, hey Will, aren't you worried about the wood burning stove heating up the rocks and the water and burning your plants? I said, yeah, actually we did think about that. So what we did do is once we designed the pond, we used the infrared thermometer and we checked with the wood burning stove running to see what the temperature differential was from the lower section of the pond and the upper section of the pond where the plants are going to be. And there wasn't a significant difference in temperature. After reconfiguring the plumbing numerous times and absolutely hating everything we've done, we finally got this right. I think. Let's see how it works. So we came up with, for the sump pump on the hydroponic pond side, we have the valve over here connected, and we're going to throttle the flow with that valve. What we decided to do, instead of using an elbow on the end of the plastic tubing right here, I didn't like the way that looked. It looked kind of crappy. We thought, hey, let's try something like an antique water spigot. Yeah, it's a pretty cool idea. Let's do that. Let's try it. See what we can do. So we went and bought another section of tubing and make sure we got the right fit. And that will be on the link below. So you just put the plate in here. Zip it on there. This will go up over the pipe like this. Put a couple anchors in there and you're golden. Okay, I'm really happy with the way, again, I said, okay, cut, delete, delete, please delete, just delete it, start over again. I hate when I say okay. Okay, I sound like Joe Pesci. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, it's been stuck.
Listen, you need to explain things. I can't be the only, it's not the Will show.
It really is the Will show.
No, it's supposed to be you too. What are we doing here, Diane?
I don't know how to explain this shit.
AKA Hillbilly Willie.
Hi, I'm Diana Smith, A.A.K. Super. All right.
No, cut, stop.
I did cut it.
You did not cut it.
Okay. Smile, young candy camera. 1, 2, 3.
Coat we put on it. Boy, there's a drip on here. Cut. Okay. Duh. I say okay like every effing day. Anyway, cut that.
Yeah, it's cut.
All right, cut. All right.